As a business owner, what is your most important asset? Is it your home? Is it your cottage? Is it your vehicles? Is it your investment portfolio? Is it your business? Have you thought about the impact on you, your family, your business if you were to become disabled because of accident and sickness and weren't able to work for a meaningful period of time? Well, there are many risks that business owners have to deal with in the management and the operations of the business, and often business owners push personal health risks to the sidelines. Well, during this video, you're going to learn all about disability insurance and how that can help cushion the blow if you're disabled and unable to work for a long period of time. My name is Rick Goldring of the Bay West Group, and for the most insightful information on wealth and risk management for business owners, including doctors and dentists, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell to be notified when we upload new videos. Isn't your most important asset your ability to earn income? Because without that, you wouldn't be able to pay for your home, pay for your cottage, contribute to your business, and invest in your investment portfolio. None of that could take place if you weren't able to work. If you were disabled, where would your income come from? You know, disability is more common than people think. The average chance of a disability between age 25 or 30 and age 65 is about 40%. There's a meaningful chance, a meaningful risk of disability throughout one's working years. Disability insurance is designed to pay out a monthly income if you're unable to work because of accident or sickness. The premium in the coverage is based on the amount of income you earn, your occupation, your smoking status, your gender, and your age. Insurance companies have a limit in how much coverage you can buy because they don't want to put you in a position where it'd be better for you financially for you to be disabled than be at work. So disability insurance only covers a portion of your income. Let's assume your income is $150,000 a year. Well, your after-tax income is about $105,000, and disability insurance typically covers about 75 to 80% of your after-tax income. So in that example of $150,000 of gross income, and after tax it's $105,000, you'll have about $7,000 a month of coverage, or $84,000 a year if you were disabled. Now, there are a number of different things to be aware of and different terms and conditions to be aware of when purchasing a disability insurance policy. Number one is you want the policy to be non-cancelable to age 65. And you want to make sure the rates aren't eligible to change between the time you get the policy and age 65. And as more of us are working longer than age 65, it's a good feature to have to be able to renew the coverage past age 65. One of the most important components of a disability insurance policy is the definition of disability. And generally there's two types of definitions. There's a regular occupation definition and an own occupation definition. With the regular occupation, the way that is defined is he must be unable to work and do any job based on education, training, and experience. Versus own occupation, which is basically you're unable to work and do your job, period. You're much better off to have an own occupation definition. Often with some of the companies, that particular definition is included in the base policy, and other times with different companies you need to add it and pay a little extra premium to have that definition. I'll show you how important this is by using an example. I know of a dentist that had a successful practice, had disability insurance, had that own occupation definition, and had an accident, and as a result was unable to work as a dentist after that accident. But he was able to work again as an instructor in a dental college. So he was able to receive an income from the disability insurance policy because he wasn't able to perform the duties of dentistry, and he also got paid an income from being an employee at the dental college. So he was able to receive two streams of income. And that's the importance of having an own occupation rider or an own occupation definition, is that it's much tighter and gives you a greater opportunity of a claim. It's also important with a disability insurance policy to have a residual definition as well as a partial disability component to your policy. The residual definition means that if you suffer an income loss of 20% or greater, you will get a 20% or greater benefit from your policy. If you suffer a partial disability where you are able to work only, say, a couple days a week, then you could get a partial disability payout based on your inability to work for those 2 days a week. Other considerations are the future income option. You know, when you start out, as I did in 1989 when I bought my first policy, I bought it for $3,000 a month of coverage back in 1989. But as my income grew, I was able to increase my amount of coverage without evidence of health as a result of having what's called a future income option on my disability insurance policy. I encourage you, if you're just starting out, to have that on your policy. Another important rider to have on a disability insurance policy is the cost of living rider. That does index your income if you're disabled from your policy to some degree, and it does protect you from inflation down the road. One of the questions I get is whether you should own your policy personally or corporately. If you own your policy personally, the income that you receive from a disability policy, if you're disabled, is completely tax-free. So the preferred recommendation is for you to own your disability insurance personally. If you'd like to discuss if disability insurance should be part of your overarching wealth and risk management plan, I encourage you to apply to become my client. And we can arrange a time to get together virtually or in person to determine if there's a fit between my set of circumstances and your particular situation. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. For the most insightful information on wealth and risk management strategies for business owners, including doctors and dentists, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, the Goldring Financial Leadership Channel. Thank you very much for watching.